Hi guys, I hope you're doing okay for now, because today we're gonna talk about a little bit spooky topic. Scary stuff, movies, toys was always like my guilty pleasure. Even after watching horror movies, I wasn't able to sleep like for a long period of time. But I kept watching it and again and again and again and again. So it felt like an addiction. So when I was in Brighton last time, I decided to cheer up my bucket list to get into some scary place. And on a pier in Brighton, I found what they called Horror Hotel. So I decided to explore this place to see if this place is really scary or just pretend to be scary. So let's dive into it together. Let's be scared or not scared together. Let's make our way to the pier and discover its scariest part. If you watched my previous video, you probably remember that Palace Pier is one of Brighton's gems. It was built at the end of the 19th century for leisure purposes and attracts millions of visitors every year. When I was lucky, I visited the pier in December on a weekday, and it was almost completely empty, perfect to my purpose to enjoy its scariest part. As you walk along the pier, you come across a variety of attractions, carousels, and even one-armed bandits. But then I saw it. Our hotel is a permanent multi-level ghost train, a dark ride built by an Italian manufacturer. I was lucky to catch it open because reviews mentioned that it's sometimes closed, likely due to weather conditions. So I can imagine it gets extremely windy on a pier. So I bought a ticket in the nearest kiosk, not so far from the hotel itself. Yep, this one. And was ready to take a ride. This is how it started, like complete darkness. Which is kind of scary, and then we started moving. And it's dark again, you don't know what to expect. Dark, so dark. Oh, you start seeing something, like some figures. Wow, you see like a spider or something like this. And you pass the way, and you pass through this. And darkness again. Oh, this part is the scariest, to be honest, because this thing starts to going very fast, and then I saw this guy. He was scary, and then they're going to darkness again. Well, most of the time it was like complete darkness, but obviously some stuff. And like, oh, this sound is so insane. Oh yeah, I like this part as well. Ooh. This guy's supposed to be scary, to be honest. That's not scary. Kind of, I don't remember what he's doing. Yeah, well, you see, it's a daytime, so it's not the scariest probably in the evening. Oh, someone's here. Be afraid. Well, I'm not too much, to be honest. I mean, you see the light. Yeah, but something is waiting in darkness, complete darkness again. This crazy room. Oh wow, some video, I think. Then we're here again. Oh, yeah, going to complete darkness again. So I think this will be like the final part to see if they will be able to scare me. Yeah, they kind of managed to do it. The thing about this stuff is you didn't know from what side to wait the action. So that's why I needed to be focused on like every side. This part I like. I think, to be honest, this part is the best of the whole journey. Yeah, this one, I love it. This was kind of scary at the end. Start again. So yeah, and here we are. Yeah, and now finally also the line. Yeah, and this was the last part. And then how it finished. Let's take a look at some reviews. A person with the nickname Hell46 writes that my teenager likes the horror hotel ride best. While Zanvar15 states that horror hotel could be much better. It's not worth to spend £8 on that. Elizabeth C writes that the horror hotel is hands down the worst ride she may has ever been on. So visitors didn't seem too impressed by this place. To be honest, I have been to places like this before, and they all scared me more than this one. At the same time, I more or less knew what to expect. What really gives this place its atmosphere is the fact that it's located on a pier. To be honest, it's up to you whether you want to go on the ride in a haunted hotel, but the pier itself is definitely worth walking along. Thank you for watching, and see you next time. Don't forget to subscribe and thumbs up.